Hey guys, Dr. Viv here and welcome. Today I want to talk about a very important topic, dealing with emotional baggage. Yes, baggage, like we all know what a baggage feels like, right? And imagine that many of us are dealing with things inside of us that we keep piling up, sweeping under the carpet. I'm focusing today is on how we deal with emotional baggage. The things that we have refused to speak about, the emotions that keep on building negative emotions. I'm not even talking the negative emotions from hurt and pain and of offenses and the things we try to cover up. So let me give you an example. Over the summer of 2018, we had really, I'm sure the whole world heard. I felt it about the heat, really hot. And I had traveled for about 2 weeks, came back, and we had, funny enough, the bin had been empty. There was hardly anything in there, but I don't know if it's that people had dumped things in the outside bin, the big black bins that they come to take away, and obviously we hadn't put up because no one was at home. But the point is, when I then opened the bin one day, like there were all sort of things in there, and my guts and whatever. I was like, oh my gosh, like there was hardly anything in the bin, but someone had dropped something in there that had caused all of this, and I did not want to deal with it. I was hoping that someone else would come and help me deal with it. And no one did. He was still there. So it was going to be our bin day. And so what I did was, rather than deal with the mess that was in there, I then, took out the bin that was inside the house and put it inside this bin on top of the mess that was already at the bottom of the bin. And my hope was that when the bin men came, they will just turn it over, tip it over into the bin truck. Wow, that was hopefully going to be the relief for me, and I was excited that would take away the mess. Lo and behold, I go to work and come back, and what do I meet? The bin was still there. They had taken, I guess they had just felt, it wasn't that heavy. They just took out the bin on top and still left me with the mess. Oh gosh. So I said to myself, Vivian, I laughed, funny enough, because at that point I thought about the emotional baggage that we tend to cover without appropriately dealing with and hoping that someone else or something else will deal with it on our behalf or take it away. But it doesn't always happen. And so I had to brace myself up. I took myself to the shop, spoke to the shop guy, and I said, I need something strong. I've got all sort of things in my bin. What can I use to freshen it up? What can I use to clean it away? I was already thinking of using the hose and water, which the guy confirmed. And lo and behold, with the Dettol and everything and soap and whatever and the hose, I went about cleaning the bin, the mess that I wanted not want to deal with, but eventually had to deal with. And I was happy when I did. Where am I going? Many of us have emotional baggage that over time we have been trying to cover up and not deal with. And you've got to. Emotional baggage can be very toxic to you, toxic to the people around you. And if you don't deal with them, they have a way of erupting like wildfire one day. They even impact on your mental health. That is the truth, because your emotional and mental health are more or less intertwined in each other. Sometimes we deal with, if we don't deal with previous pain from previous relationship, we have a way of tipping it over into the next relationship. And those are the dangers. There are times that I was talking with a friend some time ago, and I was still remembering things from previous incidents in my life. And The honest truth is I have, had therapy in the past. I have, talked with people over it. But every now and then, things come back to memory. It's life. It's what it is. But one thing that I have had to learn to do is to talk and not internalize things. Because the biggest danger, the biggest challenge we have is when we internalize things. So what I'm saying to you today is if you're going through something, don't just sweep it under the carpet. It's under the carpet and it will keep on piling up. It's not going away. And it has a way of erupting like wildfire, coming up and causing issues for you down the line. You can only cover it up for so long. So if you're going through something, don't be scared to seek help. Like, if you can talk to someone, talk with someone. If you need to seek professional help, like go through therapy, counseling, then do so. Don't stay in the company of people that make you feel, oh, what's the big deal? Oh, just snap out of it. Hey! And if you're one of those that does the snap out of it talk, please, waka pass, as my people will say. Just find a new location. Move away, because you cause more danger. You do more damage to people when you say people should do that. We are emotional beings, we're human beings, and we need to process things. Some of us will process things faster than the others, but the important part is that we process things and get over them. Emotional baggage becomes heavier and heavier and heavier the more we leave it undealt with, the more we don't talk through it, the more we don't vent ourselves of it and find coping strategies to help us deal with it. Because people go through things. Oh yes, people do. People do. People do. People go through things. And we're all different. But the important part is that we are able to take charge of those emotions, those issues, those hurts and pains, and commit to doing something about it, to get over it, and to help us reset our lives and reset our plan and have a healthier outlook on ourselves and on the world that we live in. Don't sweep things under the carpet. It's not healthy. Deal with them. Okay, that is it from me on emotional baggage. Until next time, take care, stay well, and God bless.